So today I want to show you a little trick. I make it especially for Ricardo right now. So we take this tooth as an inlay. Yeah. I make a video right now. I make a video from this and you will get it later, okay? So the second one I also say it's an inlay. And the third one I also say it's an inlay, even though I can repeat the question. So I save this file and I just go to scan. I just make a single model, even though we can take the antagonist, but for this case, just to show it very quickly, I make a short one with these 3 stumps. In the normal workflow, we need to have the total model inside. I don't want the texture scan, I don't have an articulator, so I just leave it activated. I go to the autofocus because we changed the room, unfortunately, and I just make a quick scan from the model. After that, in my exocad, I say that these ones are inlays. So as you see right now at the scan itself, it's not inlays, they are stumps. And when I have very problematic stumps like undercuts or something like that, or they are too big, sometimes the single stumps are too big for the hole. You can't get them inside, and if they contact each other, you have a problem because you must separate them. For this don't care about the separate of the single scans, I make it like this way. I say this one is an inlay. So then he asked me to put the first stump in the position number 1. And 1,6 is... Jawohl. Yeah. 1,6 is this side, so I'm sorry, I just make it wrong. I put this one in this position. And I say continue. Perfect. So he makes this the scans, and when he finishes it, I skip to the next one and to the next one, and I make 3 single scans in the position number 1. When I'm doing the inlay scan, I also added normally a few more scans, so he make more scans when I say it's an inlay, and that could also help. So he makes the alignment of the first tooth, put it inside here. I say continue, and he takes the next one. 2,4, and I put 2,4 in the same position number 1, and that's my way to use the multi-die plate for single scans. When I finish the scan, I will show you how I change the order, and we make just inside the order this one's here crowns, and we modeling crowns in exocad. So for the scanning process, we change it to inlay, and for the modeling process, we change it back to crowns. Next scan is done. Continue. Make the automatic alignment. Skip to the next one. That's it.
Is it totally clear?
Now I think it's clear for the scanning process, and even though inside here we have tooth number 2,4 and tooth number 1,6, and when I load it in exocad later, he don't recognize that I scan this as an inlay. There will be no problem. I say
That's absolutely perfect. Because my question would have been, what if you do not have to edit an inlay? What if you have to edit a crown, for
Yeah.
example? But you told me now that you can. Okay.
We had the problems once. Just be in the training. When I do my training, I think about too many things and don't concentrate so much. And I make a mistake for the upper and lower jaw.
Okay.
So I want to make a bite splint at the lower jaw,
Yeah.
and I put the wrong.
You put the upper.
I put the
Okay.
upper when he said put the other one. So, first of all, let's finish this one. Then I explain how I change
Please.
the scan for the upper and lower jaw. I'm finished with my scan and I go to cut. Now he would like to make inlays. So I change the order right now to anatomische Krone. Okay. I save the file. And this is tooth number 16. It's right over there. And here I have problems finding the margin line. Yes? Why is it? Because I think I say it's an inlay. He think it's an inlay and have problems with the margin line.
Now he found it.
Now he found it. Yes, right. But I changed the order
Yeah.
to crown. I save it. And I think he find it much faster. Because in the end, I have 3 different STL files for the single tooths, but in Exocad, I need to tell him again which tooth is number 16, and it's faster. So it works also if I stay as an inlay, but it's much easier to change the the order and continue with modeling my totally crown with using the single stump scan.
I see.
Okay,
Sure.
so that's my trick for using this one.